All right, let's lock in. Big Steel.
It is a perfect Sunday afternoon, and in the Steel City, those are reserved for one thing, football, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from Pittsburgh.
I'll take that bitch at the 20. Fuck that. That weird shit.
To the 20. They run here with Rico Dowdle. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
That's Jalen Warren getting his first carry. Takes this to the 27, giving 4 yards.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Some concern out there right now as we got an injury stoppage. It's DK Metcalf who's getting some help following that last play. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Let's fucking go.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
6 terrific years with the Colts, and he also had 2 seasons over 1,000 yards. Michael Pittman has another weapon for a Steelers offense that struggled to score in their bigger games last season.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now run straight ahead with Warren. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down and will.
God damn, bro.
They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Down at the 25.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw.
Come on, fucking Jeremy.
The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. They'll set up to throw. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw.
Fucking DK.
All offseason, probably a lot of
Tore his fucking MCL.
week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink Went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Second and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts.
That was fucking tough.
Before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
13 yards. First down, Falcons.
Back to Robinson now on first down. Room here to run. Touchdown, Falcons.
Ball carrier.
Bijan Robinson, 33 yards. And the Falcons have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Nick Folk for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Falcons 7, Steelers 3. Nick Folk to kick off.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll get it up past
Fucking weird. And that cheese ass shit.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. First and 10. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Rico double. 78 yards. And the Steelers have regained the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 10-7.
Falcons 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a first and 10. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll run again here with Robinson.
Come on, bro. Don't want to tackle.
40-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First down, Atlanta.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Now Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
6 yards.
Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a third down
Shit.
coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Penix. All right, right rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing. And they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
He's into space past the 25. And down to the 7-yard line. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Steelers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal at the Falcons 7-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Caught on the slant. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. And he is not going to...
Should have took my 3.
The trick play does not pan out here on 4th and goal. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. And he's free going down the left side.
Should have took my fucking 3. Or not done a dumbass shit. See, I cannot be doing dumbass shit like that versus Stevie.
Second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Cannot be doing shit like that versus Stevie.
And the lead is now 14-10. Folk out there now to kick this one off. And they're going to stop him short of the 20 with a penalty flag down. Well, what's the call here? Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
Short one there to Fryermuth. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Come on.
Complete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Fuck, man. And this is how I lose the game, bro. Doing dumb shit.
He takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. There's there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house.
Doing dumbass shit, man. That's how I lose. Run the damn ball, bro.
Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Bro. Fuck. Here comes the blowout because I want to just start doing dumb shit. Literally just said start run the ball, run the ball.
At their own 44. They'll throw with Penix. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Jamel Dean. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete. Bernard. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
Back to throw here. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
This quarterback now at 200 yards already in this first half, and he's not done yet. First and 10. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 5.
At the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Now they'll change things up. 2nd and 5.
Dog! What am I doing?
It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Falcons will take over here.
I'm giving them the game, dog.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 7. And looking to throw, Penix. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Falcon first down.
To the air, Penix. This one into the hands of Pitts. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
I sold this game, dog.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Pass to the right side, hauled in by Branch. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final this for field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw again is Penix. Dancing to his left. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Fuck me, an asshole, dog.
First half is winding down. And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener.
This motherfucker, he's 9. Say that shit because he's 11. I'm making dumbass mistakes, dog. Mental mistakes fucking beating me here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half.
Dog, and he
Kicks away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it.
fucking weirdo. He's on that weird shit.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
I swear I got ball second. He got ball first.
Good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And, Charles, they got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Penix working out of the gun here. To the left side, he's got Branch.
Branch is not that fast. Come on, he's not outrunning him.
A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And they open the lead up now to 25. Folk out there now to kick this one off. And he's up past the 20.
Fucking weird. Steven's hella weird for that.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Find an exploit. Of course Steven's going to use it.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
This motherfucker not making enough impact.
And you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game. And really, they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game. And I think it's been led by what you just talked about. That defensive front.
Of course, you fucking bitch-ass LR. Go ahead, score. God damn, bro.
Return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Operating from the gun, Penix steps away to his left. And he'll be out inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Carter straight ahead. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Now back to throw. And that incomplete.
Come on, bro.
And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. The Folks kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points in the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really... And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren, 73 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they do. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, bro. Freiermuth didn't even want to turn around.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Come on, bro.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An Incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. First throw now for the backup Tua Tagovailoa. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So much for just falling forward for a yard on 4th and 1. They got a big chunk play.
They certainly did, didn't they? And you would think as a defensive front, you just stack the line of scrimmage and create no space, right? But how about his vision? Finding where there was a hole, finding where there was a gap, and making sure he hurdled his way through it.
Oh, he's got a Buka. That's complete.
Bruh.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession.
That's a pick.
What hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Steelers' 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tyler Goodson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Folk connects on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Steelers 17.
Folk out there now to kick this one off. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1.
You're a weirdo, Steven.
Return it all as he won't even get this back to the
I hope you fucking hear that shit too, you fucking weird ass dude.
Into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's brought in by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They run here with Dowdle. 7 yards on the pickup there. That'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. A running play, it's Dowdle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 14 that time.
Fuck it.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Let me get a little nautical with you, partner, because to me, that looked like a feeding frenzy of sharks out there. As soon as that play imploded, they all smelled blood in the water. Everyone screaming downhill, trying to get in on the hit for a big...
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped. That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Here's Tua. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Robinson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Robinson again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left to the upright. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Brings up second and 3.
On the give, it's Warren. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This offense so far on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And now here is another interception. It's Sidney Brown with it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. To the left side, he gets this one to Abuka. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Tua going to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
At the 4-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Now Folk for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Falcons 52, Steelers 17.
kick this one off.
To kick off for Atlanta.
Steven's a fucking bitch.
Tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
That's what he is. That fucking weird ass kick shit.
For their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Bernard. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.